I need another leg.
It's Kenner's new Star Wars droid factory that you put together to make your own droids. Jawa action figures sold separately.
Hey, I made R2-D2.
You can make your own droids or follow the Droid Maker blueprints. By switching different tops, arms, and legs, you can make hundreds of droids.
Hey, what's up guys, this is RT264 back again with another video for you guys, and today I wanted to talk about the Kenner Star Wars Droid Maker. Droid Maker? Is that really what it's called? I thought it was called Droid Factory. Huh. Well, that feels kind of stupid now. Well, I'm going to call it the Droid Factory. So anyway, so this is an original 1980 something. The copyright year down there says 1977. There we go. Anyways, as most Star Wars fans know, they didn't have toys ready for the 1977 Christmas of 1977, so they actually had to wait a year to actually get the toys. So all the toys were actually got to kids in 1978. So I believe this particular Droid Factory had to have come out between the years of 1978 and 1982. Somewhere on the instruction booklet it actually said the copyright year 1972 somewhere. At least like right there. Come on. 1982. So this particular set was probably made around that year. And this is the sticker sheet that it came with. As you can see, some of the stickers aren't actually on there. I don't plan on putting them on. But it's really cool. I still have the sticker sheet. And we obviously have the instructions, which I will show you guys right now. So you can build droids, some parts together, and it actually tells you how to actually take the pegs out of there. And the little hydraulic lines, and then all the different droids you can make, including R2-D2, the reason I bought the set in the first place. And there's this monster droid. And I will be showing all these variations of droids in a minute, so yeah, kind of neat. And it shows you on the back where all the little pieces go, and as you can see, I have them all. So let's get into the actual set itself. It comes with a bunch of parts. As you can see, R2-D2's head right here is missing some chrome. But all these parts are really pristine. They're all white. Most plastic, after a long time, actually starts to turn a little yellow. A really good example is Luke Skywalker's chest right there. As you can see, that should be white, and it is the shade of yellow. Unfortunately, no one's able to figure out why this happens. I personally believe it has to do with oil in the hands and the sun. I definitely know the sun has a huge factor when it comes to white plastic. But anyways, all of this plastic is pretty pristine. Very white. And that's really cool. A little bit of it's got a little dirty. I mean, this is a playset that's it's over 40 years old now. So yeah, the only real damage, the only thing that's not really painted very well is the R2-D2 head. And as you can see, it was very much loved because all the paint has worn out, and I don't know of good ways to actually putting the paint back on, unfortunately. There's no simple task. But the chrome over here, as you can see, this is what the R2-D2 head should look like, very chrome. I also have another example of what it should look like that, very shiny chrome. Yeah, as you can see, I've had this for a little while, and I attempted to redo the eye, and it didn't come out very well. That's a story for another day. So, anyways, as you can see, there's a bunch of parts. There's some wheels, some other weird things, tons of different arms and legs, and the chest plate for R2-D2. Yeah, I fixed that. All it is a little bit of tape in there to make the connection a little more tight. I still have the original wiring, I guess, tube, and all of it is just a small orange plastic tube that has been taped together, so hold on to it. And then you got the different pieces and everything. So let's get on to the fun part, and I will show you all the different droids that you can build using the instruction booklet. Let's do this.
No weapon
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little stop motion section. Now, onto the little figures themselves. They are very simple. This little guy right here, he has a little base that turns, so you can have him sit down, turn, arms rotate, which is pretty cool. And then the little antenna up here rotates. So, yeah, this is a pretty decent figure. I mean, the arm just fell out, but I mean, these things are actually a pretty hard plastic, and trying to get them in there. I mean, obviously it's a softer plastic, but it's now hardened over the years and kind of hard to get into the pegs. Clearly, the R2-D2 is different from the average R2-D2 you could actually purchase on its own, due to the third leg, and the detailing on the legs is a little different, but pretty much it's the same figure. One key thing to know about the sticker is this sticker is actually mirrored. If you look at my Sideshow R2-D2, you can see those three little blue lines, or those, not three, little blue lines over here. Over here, they're mirrored on this side of the droid, so that's kind of neat to know about the sticker. It's reversed. Makes the droid stand out, and the third leg definitely helps. There's actually more detailing on the side of the leg than the normal one, but it's not painted, which is kind of a bummer. This little guy, here, move the R2-D2 back. This little guy right here is kind of neat. It's got treads, got a little antenna. Apparently this is called a Trachno droid, and this over here is a Mechano droid. Cano droid? Whatever that's pronounced. This is kind of neat. It's got treads. They don't move it. They're just a hard plastic. I mean, it kind of looks like it's rolling around. I think it's okay. It just looks a little weird. You got a discount AT-AT walker right here. This is called the Quad Pod droid, and this is the Trachno droid. Yeah, they were really creative with that name. And this is the Quad Pod droid. You can actually get a figure in there. I'm going to use this, my dad's Luke Skywalker, as an example. Yeah, man, there we go. He fits. Kind of cool. And it's got a little claw, and it's got a little scooper and a little claw over here. And I mean, it kind of does resemble an AT-AT, and the way it has legs. And yeah. Then over here we have the Roll Arc droid. And as you can see, I have no way to attach the wheels to the droid because the person I bought this off eBay didn't include the little rods that came with the wheels. So that's a bummer. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. But as you can see, it was supposed to roll around. The droid itself looks really, really freaking weird. That kind of resembles an AT-AT walker, maybe. Put the legs from over here onto here, ditch the little silver thing. It looked like a pretty cool looking droid. I mean, it kind of looks like a dog in a way. But yeah, they're all okay. The R2-D2 is obviously my favorite, but this little guy is actually kind of neat. I like the fact that it has that little turn base, and the red kind of looks like an eyeball or something. I like the little track droid. It looks kind of weird. I don't know what like this. Obviously, is some kind of mechanic droid. That's fine, but this kind of looks like a recon droid, maybe. I don't even know what that would be used for. And well, as it is right now, it can't go anywhere because it doesn't have wheels. But these are all okay. Now to move on to the other droids it comes with in the book, the monster droid. So let's build that. So, this is the monster droid. Man, now looking at it, mostly complete. Again, I can't get the wheels on because I don't have the little metal things that went into them. So, it's kind of just a tower of droids. Rest in peace, R2-D2. And I literally had to hold it as I was doing the stop motion section, so if it looked weird, like, why was I holding it? It's because it's really unstable. But let's dissect this one at a time. This first part here is actually quite good. It's not exactly the best, it's a little wobbly, but I mean, rubber pegs are rubber pegs, and some parts aren't the tightest. But you know what, that doesn't look too bad. That actually looks like an intimidating droid in Star Wars. It's kind of got these little jet boosters back here, I guess, like jets. And if you really wanted, and yeah, it actually looks kind of weird, but kind of nice. I mean, it's got little clouds here so it can pick stuff up. You can scan its surroundings. It's got radar. It really does look like a futuristic sci-fi kind of robot. I don't mind that. But that's the first half. And then you have this weird, and as you can see, there's a reason I had to hold it while I was animating, is because this is not stable at all. I mean, you have a weak rubber connecting point right here, and you have this kind of weak, you have this heavy structure that's held up by one little thing. It's not very stable. And then the whole thing is just kind of, and this little guy takes a seat on this guy, and dun 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 dun, you have a monster droid. I was gonna say this is actually kind of neat, but no, it is not. It is a Mod Podge of all of the parts to make something that looks weird. I mean, I will say I think this part is fine on its own, but Monster Droid as a whole looks pretty bad. Alright, well, there's actually a handful of more droids in here, so I guess I should get to building those. Alright, so after building all of the droids in the droid factory, I have a couple of custom little droids that I built and modified that one. This, hands down, has to be my favorite out of the little custom droids you can make in the little pamphlet book. And I think it's really cool. I think it's a unique twist on R2-D2. And it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the Mandalorian, that giant droid with the 4 legs. And I think this came out pretty good. I think this looks like a legitimate droid in Star Wars. Like, this looks like a legitimate, like, astromech droid that they would, I guess, to make it even more legit looking. Pig out of there. There we go. There we go. Now it even looks more legitimate, like it's an actual astromech custom, or like modded R unit or something. I do like this little tractor droid. I think this came out pretty good. Got a little antenna up there, I put on a little claw to hook things, so now we have a little quad dog droid thing, and they have the mistake, and yeah. So overall, my thoughts on the Droid Factory. It's actually a pretty cool little playset. I'm not gonna lie. For something that was available for kids to play with, it's kind of like the inside of the Jawa's droid Sandcrawler. I think it's kind of cool. It does come with the droid R2-D2, and I think that's the reason most kids probably got it, was either the R2-D2 or they really wanted kind of play with some Jawas. And I think overall, it's a pretty cool little set. Unfortunately, I don't have the railings for the wheels, or I'd be able to actually build another droid, but you can get a couple droids in there. I think that's kind of cool. I do like it. I enjoy it. This was not my dad's. Like I said earlier, I did buy this off eBay, and it was mostly complete, but you know, I think overall it's pretty good. Obviously, the best part is the R2-D2, especially due to the fact that it has a third leg, which is actually kind of interesting. The third leg piece is unique to this R2-D2. None of the other Kenner R2-D2s came with one, although if you really wanted, you could actually cut this off and you'd actually be able to use it, but I'm not going to because I have one of one, and this R2-D2 is kind of expensive, and I don't want to buy another one. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, put a like or comment below so I know to do more of these things, if there's more to find. If you guys have any recommendations for Kenner vehicles, unfortunately, this is the only one I have. I have a handful of action figures, and I have the Darth Vader carrier set, and I think that's kind of boring. So I unfortunately don't have any more Kenner vehicles and stuff. However, there is one who does. You got my boy Alex Hill. He's actually got a bunch of different Kenner Star Wars vehicles. He was actually the one who inspired me to actually make this video. He's a really small YouTube channel, a little bigger than me, but he's done the X-Wing, he's done the Snowspeeder, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, some action figures, and I believe his next review is going to be on the Millennium Falcon, which is the one vehicle I really want, because that is like a symbol of 1980s toys, and it's like hands down the best spaceship ever built for toys. Besides the Lego ones anyways. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, Alex Hill's YouTube channel will be in the description below. If you guys like this playset, if you really, really want it, go on eBay, see if you can track it down. Don't pay over $50 for the set itself. The R2-D2 runs about the same price as the set. I got lucky and got the set for relatively cheap, around 45 bucks, and it was totally worth it. So, with further ado, this is the R2-D2 64 signing out, mi amigos. Peace. Go make somebody else's day fantastic.